Because transitioning is all about transformation. Everything is in motion, is in flux. Emotional, mental, physical. But as a little girl wanting to grow up into a woman, as a little boy trying not to grow up into a man, there weren't a lot of good transgender role models. Go ahead, take a moment and try to think of someone who might inspire a little trans girl or boy. Someone you would be eager for your child to emulate. I'm actually curious, does anyone have any? I can see you there, it's a small theater. Well, I have one. We actually don't need to watch the whole thing, Ethan. Could we fast forward a little bit? No, that's too far. Can you go back? Okay, there. It's obvious, right? Ariel from The Little Mermaid? Let's see, she feels a connection to a world she can only see from the outside. She can only get there by way of a painful physical change, one that comes at great emotional and personal cost. She's beautiful. And to cinch things, she has a hidden stash of objects that she doesn't really understand or know how to use, but still feels great affinity for. What little trans girl wouldn't feel a connection?
What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? When I'm not to explore the shore above. Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that
It'd be really convenient if I could say that I sat as a child mesmerized watching The Little Mermaid over and over again. That I had a hidden stash of makeup that I used to practice putting on. That when I started to come out to people, they said, well, duh, it's so obvious. But I didn't watch The Little Mermaid over and over. I didn't have a hidden stash of makeup. It wasn't obvious to anyone but me. I was talking with my mom recently about a friend of hers, Susan. They met at a group for parents with transgender kids. Susan has a young child, maybe elementary school, who insists that she's a girl, even though she was assigned boy at birth. Susan's been trying to understand her child. She recently asked, but why? Why do you like wearing dresses? Why do you like the color pink? Why don't you want to be a boy? As if any of those had anything to do with being a boy or being a girl. I don't know. I just think I want to be a girl. Susan's been holding on to those 5 words. I just think I want to. As evidence that her child isn't really sure, doesn't really want to be a girl, isn't really trans. That took me back 10 or 15 years, because I remember using the exact same language in my head, and even when I started to come out to people. I think I want to be a girl. Even though, as early as I can remember having a concept of gender, I knew I would gladly switch places with any of my girlfriends. I fantasized about magical gender-shaping spells, sci-fi mind transfer raids, and even more outlandish possibilities. And I still do sometimes. I had no problem asking myself, why am I not gay? When I was 10 or 11, the age of... When I was 10 or 11, the age of Susan's child, I composed my first and thus far only song. Oh, I wish I was a girl, a very pretty girl. Oh, I wish I was a girl today, today. With all of that certainty, why couldn't I say I want to be a girl, or even I am a girl? Why did I have to hide behind I thinks, and I mights, and maybes? It was because I had been paying attention. Even before I knew what transgender meant, I knew that transgender women weren't really women. That I wouldn't really be a girl. I knew that if I came out to my friends, they wouldn't be my friends anymore. If I came out to my family, they would disown me. And if I went on hormones, I would end up a horrible he-she, a freak that everyone pointed at and laughed. So I hid behind I thinks, and I mights, and maybe. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl